Well, we're out here checking the cows. We had a little adventure this morning down here in the creek. We had a close call. Just about lost a calf. We were coming down to check on Prin, and we had thrown Malls and her calf and number 12 and her calf out because we had to make room for Horny and Prin, who have now calved. You guys saw calf number 4 being born, and this morning we had calf 5 and 6 born in the barn. But we ended up making some room in there by kicking out 2 cows and their calves. And when we were coming down from the house, number 12 was standing here on this side of the post, and her calf was standing there, and you can see her track, the calf's tracks come down and into the creek. Now this was all ice this morning when this happened. It's running now, possibly because it's all busted up too. But so anyway, the calf broke through there, kept breaking up the ice, was heading upstream. By the time I ran, because Jess actually saw the calf drop over the bank. So I took off running, and by the time I got down here, he was out here. And you can see this is where I jumped in. Jumped in here. The ice froze last night a good inch thick. It was definitely too thin to stand on, but thick enough that I busted my shins up pretty good. I didn't realize it until after. I couldn't feel my legs really, so. But anyway, he was out there, so then I had to break the ice with my hands to get to him. And then there's a bit of a hole. His mouth was underwater, but his nose was up. Sounded like he was taking in a little bit of water. And just as I got to him, I fell, put my hands down, hit the bottom. I come back up, and I was able to grab the calf, bring him back, and then I threw him up here on shore, and he was staggering around here for a little bit, and then I had to go inside because I couldn't feel my legs. And Jess took over from there and put him in the barn, dried him off with a towel, and got a couple blankets on him. So he's okay, he's doing fine. So am I, even though I sound like I'm out of breath. But anyway, so we got him in the barn with his mom. He's doing fine. So now the only cow with calves out here is Malls and Smokes. And Smokes, she's been out here since day one, except for one rainy night. And Malls' calf is big enough and strong enough that we're not too worried. The creek's kind of breaking up now, but that ice was, we even talked about it earlier this morning. We were like, you know, the ice had snow on it and looked like ground, so we were kind of nervous that the calves that we were letting out might not know the difference. The other thing was our yearling there, number 15, Emmy. She was kind of chasing the cow and calf, so we got her in a stanchion inside. There's Malls and her calf there, and then back there's Smoker's calf sleeping. So, but anyway, I gotta go show you. Okay, I'll show you the guys. I'll show you the calves inside here. I just gotta turn them on. Okay, so there's Prin and her calf, and Prin is our cow that's part limo, so she's kind of creamy color, and her calf looks a lot like her. But anyway, another little heifer. So we're at 4 heifers and 2 bulls, or 2 steers. And this is Horny and her calf. So everybody's doing good. This is the guy that decided he should go for a swim this morning. But as you can see, he's doing good. He's up and sucking. So, and then there's number 15 in the stanchion there. Anyway, yeah. So we had a bit of a busy night last night, early night. With Horny having her calf, and then this morning with Prin having her calf. So Prin calved about 11 o'clock this morning. So yeah, so we've had quite a few calves born in the last week. Well, I guess everything's calved pretty much in the last week. Week exactly, yeah. So 6 calves, 7 days, not bad. We got a couple more girls out there that are relatively close. Definitely keeping an eye on them. But anyway, we'll keep you guys up to date. Still windy out today. It's only about -3, so it's staying nice and cold. But that's all right. Goats are just snacking. So we're going out for Easter supper, Easter afternoon, and yeah. So we'll come down and check one more time before we leave for that, and then we'll have to come down and check when we get home. Still no more rabbits, or babies, sorry. So we're not too sure what's going on there, but Jess was saying that this one here, she bred a couple days after this one, so that could be the reason too why it's a little bit further behind. But anyway, other than that, not a whole lot. It's been good so far. Close call this morning. But yeah, we're getting there. So anyway, stay tuned for more. Well, it's April 2nd today. And as you can see, we kicked all the cows and calves out of the barn. And we also put them in the second barnyard. I just got finished feeding, and we moved them over. Put Luna and the bull and the 2 horses in where the cows have been here in barnyard number 1. Strictly for the fact of the creek. We had a close call there yesterday morning. And so instead of risking it or worrying about it, we decided we'll throw the cows and calves in there for a week or 2 till the calves get a little bit smarter and the creek thaws out. But now I'm just working on trying to get the water set up over here. So I got this one tank moved. I'm going to take that little plastic white one there and bring it in here for the bull, the cow, and the horses. So anyway, beautiful day. Nice and sunny, warm. Not a whole lot going on. We had put Horny in the barn there last night, but we weren't 100% sure with her, and sure enough this morning she hadn't calved, so that's alright. Get out of there, Luna. So anyway, just her and number 9 really right now that we're kind of keeping an eye on. The other ones that haven't calved yet aren't due for what, till the end of April. So I mean, we'll still keep an eye on them, but there's really only 2 that are anywhere near close. So yeah, brought a bunch of more square bales into the barn and put another round bale in for bedding for when we do have calves coming next. We got 4 or 5 pens to clean out in there. We're gonna totally muck them out and get that bedded down so we're ready for whoever's calving next. This is Horny here at the water. So, but anyway, everybody's happy. Fed what did we feed? 4 silage and 6 dry, and I opted just to put them on the ground. For a couple reasons. One was just instead of having to move the feeders into this one, and also this will give them lots of good bedding for all those new little calves in there. So we got lots of hay, so we're not too worried about that. And then I just fed some hay over there for the horses and the bull and Luna, so they should be good for quite a while. Not sure how long this will last these guys, being that they're not in a feeder, but that's right. Smells good out here with the silage. Other than that, everybody's doing good. All the calves are doing good. Cows doing good. Yeah, so get this finished up, and then I gotta go clean the plastic up from the silage there. And yeah, Horny was obviously thirsty. She drank that whole tub. So anyway, get this water set up and away we go. Alrighty. Hey guys, we're out here with the cows again. Today is, I believe, April the 3rd. It's Tuesday. And we had another calf born, number 9. There he is. A little bit dirty, but that's because I just bedded in here, and he was born in. It was kind of damp in this area here, so he was born onto the mud. She actually had him in here on her own. And there's not like it's not like she's locked in there or anything, but she went in there to have the calf. So this morning she was down at the far end of the barnyard there, switching her tail, and we knew she'd be calving today, but we weren't sure exactly when. She wasn't showing huge signs. We had to run over to Bruce Mines and then over to the store, and on our way home from Bruce Mines we thought, well, we'll run into the house there and just check before we head over to the hardware store and check on her, and ran in here and she already had it. So anyway, she's dirty from laying in here, but I brought a bunch of bedding in, and now it's a little nicer in here. So anyway, that's her second calf. It's a little bull calf. She looks mean, but she's not. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but it's starting to snow. And they're calling for, what is it, 2 to 4 or 4 to 6 inches of snow today and tomorrow or something. So high winds. Just another dirty old storm coming through. But cows got lots of bedding out there, and they can come in here if they so choose, but they don't usually come in here. Other than that, all the little calves are doing good. So we're just over in the barn right now. Actually, we just started cleaning out pens. So, and I did get the water trough moved over here, and water ran and hose hooked up, so that's good. But anyway, we'll head over to the barn and start cleaning. Well, just taking this beauty load of hay out to feed my horses. You can see I'm getting a pretty good pile of premium horse feed out there for them. They're just loving it. You know, it's good because, like, you got the cattle feed out back. You can see in the feeders, you know, good dry, some silage out there. But we take this, and this is what the horses thrive on. It's not dusty. No, it's actually quite the opposite. It's not dusty at all. It's good and damp. Urine soaked. Fair amount of feces. And afterbirth. Just top of the line horse hay. They just love it. So you can see she's just picking. Just figured I'd show you guys. So we just got finishing cleaning part of the barn. We had that gate there across here, and that was a pen for one night. But we got that cleaned up. That was another pen in there. That got all cleaned up. And clean this pen up. I'm not going to rebed just yet. Let it dry out, and if we need to, we can bed it real quick. And then we got this pen cleaned out. So then there's just those two pens down there still left to go. So, yeah. The kids have been playing in here on the hay. Yep. Just a howling. So, anyway, Jess is gonna head over and needle, bag, and tag. No, you're not. Are you bagging? Not real nice. Yeah. She's gonna go over, needle, bag, tag that calf that was born this morning. So, alrighty. Well, today is April the 4th. As you can see, she's just a beautiful day out. You can see where one cat tried to go. Made a decent little trail. Everything's just covered in snow. My boots are probably 20 inches tall. There's maybe, I don't know, 6 inches of the top left. We got lots of snow. Lots and lots of snow last night. Just busting trail down here. Whew. That wind's picking up. So we're heading down. so we can try and find calves. Everything's copacetic. Make sure the guy that was born yesterday morning is doing okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have to open up some gates here, so I'm gonna turn you guys off for now. Woo! Well, just did my calf count and all 7 are here. Tell you, these Charolais, nothing but the wildest. Anyway, everybody's accounted for. Lots of them are in the lean-to here. And there's Curls. That's the cow that looks like she's gonna calve next. And yeah, might have to get her put in the barn today. I just kind of watching, seeing if she's doing anything now, but there's oh, got all blurry on you guys. There we go. You can see there's Luna and Tyrese tucked up against the side of the barn over there. I think everybody's just now waking up, trying to get a good suck. Quit that, your jaw's cracking. Yeah, I'm not sure what she's doing, if she's doing anything or not. Anyway, might not look like it, but she's snowing pretty good and blowing. Oh, this is not the kind of April I was imagining this year after the easy winter we had. To be April 4th and having a snowstorm like this. This is the most snow we've had all year. But anyway, we're gonna head over to the barn now and do some of the chores. Peace out.